Just gonna do a quick build video on the QuadRacer Equilibrium. This one is one that I just built a couple days ago. It was just a rebuild from another frame. I transferred it to this frame and it was a good build. It was an easy build and it's pretty low, which gives it a low center of gravity. It's got chamfered edges on the arms, a few 3D printed parts like this wedge and the front bumper and the XT60, which all come with it. They do have also on offer a proper GoPro session mount instead of what I've done here is I've double-sided taped a old session mount to the wedge that comes with the frame. It's a little bit extra for the session mount. I didn't get it, so I just went with this because I already had this session mount, so I just cut it back and chucked it on. So yeah, we'll get stuck into this build, and wherever I think you need my attention, I'll slow things down and just chat you through it. So first we're just going to start assembling the frame. So it comes with this bottom plate, middle plate and top plate, and your arm sits in between them two. Your standoff FC and all that goes there, and then that's your top plate. So I'll just get stuck into it and fast forward this if I need to. Alright, so I might just take a break for a little bit and tell you what I've done. So basically for my setup, because I'm using a PDB and FC stack, it's not an all-in-one. I've got just a little black nylon washer underneath like this, just to sit the PDB up from the carbon fibre because you don't want it touching. Then I've got my PDB. Then I've got these special fancy rubber standoffs for the flight controller that isolate it from the frame and get rid of vibrations in the FC, and then just a nylon nut on the top. Then you can see the clearance is pretty minimal. Like if I used even a nylon nut underneath the FC, I wouldn't have the clearance, it'd be touching the top plate. So you've got your bottom plate, your arm, your middle plate, then your standoffs, and then your top plate. In a sec I'll take you through the camera assembly and just the 3D pieces I'm using. Let's get back into it. So I had a pretty big rookie mistake throughout the whole video. I'll let you try and work out what it was and put it in comments if you want. But yeah, it's pretty funny. These things happen when you're pretty tired, but it's all up and running. So all I have to do now is sticky tape the ESCs down, which I use like electrical tape. Tape the Crossfire RX down, install my VTX, which I'll show you how I do that. I'm not using the 3D printed mount because it doesn't work with the Crossfire. Crossfire's too long and obviously it's going to hit here. I can't really push it in anymore. Yeah, we'll keep going with it. Nice and secured. So then this plate sits here, and hopefully we're all clear. There we are. Alright, so we'll get this 3D XT60 mount like so. I will mount the antennas as well. Need our 2 camera plates. They just press in like that, and this bottom part is to protect the bottom of the camera. You'll see in a sec what I mean. Like that. Fits in beautifully. Grab our camera, and actually you have to cut the little notches off your camera because the screw hole isn't big enough. You can drill out your screw hole, but I think this is much easier. And then your camera just slots in beautifully. And I'll also show you this dodgy mod that I did. All I do is double side tape that to that. Like that. And that's it. Then there were 2. Beautiful. So all that was happening was the battery strap was pushing down on the Crossfire button.
On. Engine off, engine on, engine off.
That's it. All done. 2 beautiful QuadRacer equilibriums.